How's it going, lads? Josh here, and welcome back to another FUT Project episode. Today we're back with episode 4, and it's actually the first episode you're going to see of me actually on FIFA 19. Now, all of the previous episodes have been me going through things like my new team that obviously I wanted to build, the team for the start of the game, and all these sort of little bits that I've had. This is actually going to be the first gameplay. Obviously, the last episode you would have seen would have been me opening up my starter packs whilst I was away. You did see I'm getting a card in that, and we're actually today just going to go through some marquee matchups and actually 12... I think it's 12,000 or 24,000 FIFA points just to see what we can get out of them and to start off the account. Now, our start hasn't been too bad. If you didn't know, I have been sort of keeping that up to date on Twitter and stuff like that. We started off the account pretty well. Obviously, we packed ourselves an Icardi in the previous episode. We sold him on. We eventually bought him from Lozano as an investment. We built ourselves a starter team, and I'm still using that sort of starter team for the squad battles. And then obviously we've put some FIFA points on since. Now you'll see obviously on screen exactly what we're doing here, and how you're going to see our marquee matchups being completed, as well as the UEFA Champions League player being completed. I'm just going to leave this playing in the background because I don't want to go over too much, because it's just sort of stuff that's all there. You'll be able to see that. Obviously, you're probably wondering where I've been. Obviously, the change in the thumbnails and stuff like that, and everything that's going on with the channel right now. So I'm just going to go over a few little things. Now, obviously, for the last week or so, I have been recording a lot of content and getting stuff ready to make up for videos. So last week, you probably see I didn't actually upload at all, and we had quite a few whilst I was away. But since I've come back, I haven't really uploaded anything, and I do apologise for that. Obviously, I've just been trying to grind through the game, get as much content as I can, and just try and make up these videos ready for you guys. Now, this is obviously the first video I'm properly making since I am back from my holiday. I've just had, like I say, a lot of stuff to do and a lot of stuff to go over at the moment, so hence why the videos are going to be slow. However, going forward, I'm looking to try and get these out every Tuesday and Friday. So you're going to have a FUT Project video every single Tuesday and every single Friday. I'm going to try and make this a proper thing where I just constantly have them on these days, because this is the one thing I've always felt that I've let you guys down with, is the lack of content I do upload, and the fact that I just don't upload it quick enough for you guys. So I'm trying to keep it consistent, and I say this a lot of times, but I am going to try and keep it consistent, and they're probably going to be quite long videos. Now, you guys might be wondering exactly what I mean by this. Now, this video is only about 20-25 minutes long. It's not going to be stupidly long, and this is just going to be a very much post-con one, and a couple of them will be. However, going forwards, I might do a few more live videos, but they're going to be between 20 and hopefully 30 minutes long. They might even go over the 30-minute mark. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like long videos, and if you don't like the long videos and you don't want to watch them, you don't really have to. It's not a problem. Obviously, I'd appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I do appreciate everybody watching these videos. However, obviously, if there are any issues where you guys don't want to watch a long video, you don't have to watch them, and I completely appreciate it. I imagine that if we get something really, really good, there'll be people that put timestamps in the actual comments, or I personally can put them into the description if you just want to see little bits of it. However, I do appreciate everybody that is sticking around for the whole video and that does want to watch it all, because it is something I enjoy doing, and it is something that I want to continue doing. So today's episode isn't going to feature too much gameplay. It's going to be a lot of, like I say, management of the whole club and stuff like that, in the fact, like I say, doing the marquee matchups, doing the UCL pack, and also doing all the FIFA points that we've put on, and showing you the highlights to those packs. So obviously I do want to keep the videos obviously brief. I don't want to make them really elongated and something that you don't really want to sit here and watch. So I do want to find subjects to put into videos, so be sure to let me know down below exactly what you want me to talk about in certain videos. Something I am going to talk about today is the gameplay, because I'm struggling with the gameplay quite a bit. Now, I don't know how you guys are doing. I personally have a fairly poor record. Whilst I've got something like 25 plus wins, I've already got 12, 13, 14 losses, and probably about the same in draws, which I think is a little bit annoying, because my last year's record I tried to keep at least double. I don't think I did at the end, but I wasn't far off if I did. And that's what I like to try and keep. I like to try and have double the amount of wins that I have to losses. I'm not currently qualified for FUT Champs, and I keep drawing a lot of games as well as obviously losing them. I keep going into games and still conceding 5 or 6 goals. I'm playing the 4-2-3-1 at the moment, and I'm using some different tactics in that. I'm mainly going balanced in it for both attacking and defending, but I just can't pick up exactly how to defend, or I'm obviously doing something wrong. I'm still scoring 5 or so goals, which I'm not even comfortable with my goal scoring. I don't think I'm scoring enough, or doing really well enough to even get the goals. However, I am just conceding far too many, and I don't know if this is something you guys are experiencing as well, but be sure to let me know down in the comments if you are, and if you aren't, what are you doing to stop that? Because I personally don't know what to do to change that, and I don't know how I'm going to fix that in my game. Now, I'm not exactly running a poor team. I've not exactly got poor players. I've got quite a good team with some really good players in every single position. It's going from the defence upwards. I've got a few players that are slightly weaker than others. And I probably will show you the team in the next video. And like I say, because there's going to be no gameplay in this video, there's not much point in showing you my team. Plus, I'm trying to do everything in like a chronological order. So I don't want you guys missing out on certain things. Hence why I'm doing it in this order. I didn't overly want to put the 12k FIFA point pack opening into this actual video itself. I actually wanted to put it in its own little video, but what I want to do is I sort of want to try and brief things down, have, like I say, a Tuesday and a Friday video that you guys can all watch, and it's just going to give you time. Like I say, it's something that even if you guys want to watch it on your commute to work or to school in the morning, it's just something, it's quite, whilst it's a little bit long, I think it's going to be the best way for me to fit all of my content into a couple of uploads a week. I would love to upload every single day, and I'd love to get it all sorted like that. I just don't have the time to upload every day. Again, I've got a few weeks coming up off of work in about 2 or so weeks time, so again I'll be able to make some more content around that time. But like I say, currently whilst I am working, it is very hard for me to put content out there for you guys, as well as obviously like I say, enjoy playing the game myself and enjoy actually my free time that I have. Whilst I would love to grow this into something a lot bigger, at the moment it's still very small, and it is something I just do as a hobby, so I don't gain anything from this. I'm not a massive YouTuber, I'm not a Bates or anything like that. You don't get the money that these big YouTubers get, so this is something I just like to do as a hobby, and it's something I enjoy making. And obviously in the long run I'd love to make it like a full-time job or something, but I can't see that happening anytime soon, if ever. However, I'm going to keep just doing obviously what I'm doing. I enjoy making these videos. I'm going to keep throwing them out to you guys, and just sort of bring you on the journey of the FUT Project as what it is itself. This is basically just my main account that I play on all the time, and I want to bring you along with basically what I'm doing all year, what I'm doing with the game and how I'm enjoying it, what I'm doing with my teams, how I can better myself, as long as obviously as well as what you guys can then help you out. And just in the long run, just try and help everybody out in general, including obviously myself. I can't imagine these videos are going to be that great for you guys. I'm not, like, again, a pro player, so I'm not the best player to take tips from. But I'm hoping it's something that we can bounce off of each other for using, and eventually just get a little bit better. Now, in the background, you will be able to see, obviously, these marquee matchups packs. We did actually the marquee matchups very cheap this week, and I'm actually recording this on the Tuesday at about 5:30. So it won't be long before the new marquee matchups come out as well. So I'll be able to see what they're like, and obviously I'll do a video of that. That might either be in the next episode, or it could be in the episode after that. So you'll probably see that next Tuesday or so. I'm hoping obviously I can get it out a little bit earlier, but if I can't, obviously it probably will be about then. We do obviously also have the Weekend League coming up. I think I've got 1,300 points ready to go towards Weekend League, so I really do need to grind out some more games to try and get the players that I want, and get myself actually qualified for it. Now, the FUT Division Rivals, I believe I get myself, I want to say it's quite a fair amount. You get an extra 160 just for your rewards. Completely to change that, we did get an inform on the screen from our marquee matchups, and that was Czech, who actually gave us a fair few coins back. But going back obviously to the FUT Champions, I don't think I'm going to do very well in this. I think I'll be lucky to get Silver 1 this week. Obviously we only have 30 games to play now, and Silver 1 I think is 14 wins still. It might be a little bit less. That does give you, I think, automatic qualification for next month, but I'm not looking forward to it too much. Like I say, where I'm not playing very well and I'm not sure what formation to play and how to counter a lot of other formations, I think it's going to be hard for me to really adapt to the new game, especially in such a competitive style, where I'm struggling in the likes of FUT Divisions anyway, or FUT Rivals, whatever you call it. I feel like I'm going to struggle even more in FUT Champs, especially with the less amount of games. People are going to be trying really hard, and the new ELO system, whether or not it works properly, if it does, it's going to really cause us problems. At the moment, I still find I'm coming up against some really good opponents, and then I'm also coming up against some really bad ones. I still struggle against all of them, and that's what's annoying. Okay, I like it because obviously it's something new. You're actually having to put some real effort into this game, and you are really trying to get the best you can out of yourself, but I still don't overly like it in the sense that it is hard. It's not an easy FIFA this year, and it's going to take a lot of getting used to. I really do just need to sort of find out my perfect custom tactics, my perfect formation, and just get everything a little bit right, because right now, like I say, the way I'm going about it just isn't right, and the custom tactics that I must be using are just poor. I think the 4-2-3-1 itself is a good formation, and it's got the right players and the most players back and stuff like that for me personally. So I think the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-2-2-2 are going to be one of my go-to formations this year, but I'm still struggling to find exactly where I want certain players and where I just want to sort of go with the team. So you'll see on screen, guys, we are submitting our team for the UCL, the SPC, that's the one, where you get yourself a Aubameyang on loan, who we've tried out once at the moment, but I haven't tried him any more than that. You also get yourself a 2-player pack as well. Now, I've seen a lot of these good packs. I've seen people packing Pogba, you pack all of the insane cards that you can get from this. There are some really good cards, and I've seen some people pack some amazing packs. So for me personally, I would have been happy with like a sort of an 83 rated-ish card, like your likes of Fred, your likes of who else is there? And Antonio Valencia and Eric Bailly. One of those would have been fantastic. Obviously, being a Man United fan, I'd like them anyway. But an 83 rated card. Now, I know you get one of them which is technically a rare card and the other which is a non-rare card. So I'm not expecting anything super amazing. But if I could get one of those sort of cards, I'd be over the moon. Obviously, from seeing all the packs on Twitter as well and seeing all these other bits going on, I thought to myself, hopefully I can do sort of somewhat well and actually get one of these good cards. You'll see that when we do, in fact, open the pack up, we get the really cool animation as it is anyway. So obviously the new animation this year, which I haven't really spoke about too much. Obviously I didn't like it originally, but the blue ring on the UCL pack looks really cool. We got German centre mid. I thought I had Goretzka at first, and I didn't. I've got myself Rudy. Now Rudy's got a really poor card. I say it's poor. You leave that on a basic, he's probably going to near enough all 70 stats in his shooting pace and physical, and then his other stats are probably in the high 70s and low to mid 80s. So he's not an awful card, don't get me wrong. He's not the worst, but I'm only really ever using him as a sub in my squad battles. I'm not really using him for anything else. And then Harry Winks is literally just a really awful card. Now, I was just checking to see if they are tradable. If they're not, they are in fact untradeable. We do move on then to the actual packs that we're going to be opening up. So as you can see, it was 24,000 FIFA points. I'm just putting really in the boards, the expensive players and the walkouts. I say walkouts with an S. I think there was only one walkout in this, and you'll be able to see him. You can probably tell from the thumbnail and the title and stuff like that exactly who we've got. But obviously, going into the video, we'll speak about that a little bit later. Now, personally, for the packs for me weren't great. I didn't get the best of cards. I did get some good ones, don't get me wrong. I've got some good cards, and there's also a pack that you won't see. I opened a 7.5k pack a little bit later on and actually packed myself Inform Ben Yedder. He sells for 60 odd thousand coins. So I was happy with that, but unfortunately I don't have that to show you guys right now. So you'll just be able to see. Now, obviously, when I first opened this up, I see that blue bit at the bottom, and I actually thought that was going to be a one to watch straight away. It wasn't. Obviously, it was just other packs. But in this one, we do get ourselves just a board player. But just a board can be anything up to an 85 rated. And Manolas is probably one of the better 85 rateds you can pack in terms of his value. I think he's about a 30 to 40k player at the time that I was making this. And I'm actually using one of those in my team currently. I think he's very underpriced for the type of card he is. He is a very good card. I probably wouldn't have him in like my end game team. But he is still a really good card to start off the game with. And he's a player that I'm going to probably keep in my team for a little while unless I get some better centre-backs. Obviously, going through the packs, you're going to notice there's a lot of just normal boards. None of them are worth really high amounts of money. They're worth a little bit, but nothing too major. And I don't really want to talk about them too much because you guys can see them on the screen again. So we'll just talk about, like I say, some other things going forwards. Now, obviously, in the future, I do want to make other videos around, obviously, the FUT Project. They might be a side part to the FUT Project, but they might be their own separate videos, i.e. like player reviews or something. Is there anything you guys would specifically like to see on the channel? Because obviously there's a lot of stuff I'd like to make. Player reviews used to be my old thing. If you go back quite a while ago, back on like FIFA 14, I used to love making player reviews. I think I did the same on FIFA 13. And some of the games, I think FIFA 13 was the first one I started making them on. And I really did enjoy making those sort of videos, so that could be something I would happily be able to make again, and I would like to start making them again. It's not something that I'm like 100% like, I need to make this. I absolutely loved it. I didn't mind it. It wasn't anything like out of the blue. And now, I wasn't the best of the player reviewers. Obviously, even now, I wouldn't even be. Obviously, you've got the likes of Marshall, who's probably the best player reviewer out there. He's going to give you a pretty good idea on who's the best cards to use and when's the best time to use them, and exactly whether or not they're good enough to be in FUT Champs. And I personally still use him as well. He's the reason I've bought players on this game and got stuff like this as well. So again, with previous FIFAs, he's always been that sort of guy who you can go to for player reviews. So maybe it's not player reviews you want to see, maybe it's some other things, but be sure to let me know down below exactly what you might want to see, what you want to see me change up, and if there's anything extra you'd like to see me do. I don't think a draft to glory series would probably be any good for me, because I'm not very good at the draft. I never have been, and I've always found the gameplay seems a little bit off in draft. I don't know if it's just because I'm using different formations and different teams. It just doesn't feel right to me, and it might sound silly, but that's just how I personally feel about it. We did, however, pack ourselves on screen, actually, Diego Costa just there. Again, I thought he'd be an expensive card, 85 rated. He's actually a really good card on this game. But I think in the end he ends up selling for something like 9k or something. It's really not a lot for an 85 rated. You're expecting these cards to be great. And from these packs, you'd hope to get something like this more often. But unfortunately, I didn't really even get many 85 rateds. I got a few, and I got some okay cards. But from like 12,000 FIFA points, you'd expect quite a lot. Now, again, I'd say I didn't get overly lucky. I got fairly lucky in the packs, but nothing like out of the blue. Again, no real major cards. And you'll see, obviously, the walkout we get isn't that great. Whilst he's a good card, he's not worth anything near what you'd want somebody to be worth, especially when you're packing a walkout. I've got friends, however, who've opened up packs, open up like 4,600 worth of FIFA points, and pack 3 or 4 walkouts, one of those being over 100k. Now, I know obviously it is all down to luck, and it's not like an account's rigged or anything like that, but it's really annoying when you see these people get like amazing packs, and we personally can't get anything better than an Arnautovic. Probably one of the most expensive players we've packed so far at 4,000 coins. Now, I did save every single card back to my club. I put them all in my club, and I've been individually listing every single one of them. It's paid off quite a lot, because I've managed to get a lot of coins from doing that. Rather than just discarding them for 300 coins, I sat there and sold for everything. Now, you'll see on the screen, we do in fact get our first walkout. You can tell by the bottom EA Sports logo. We got the German centre mid. As you can see in the thumbnail, it is Toni Kroos. Now, I was buzzing at this point, because it's the first walkout I've had. I was absolutely in shock. I was really happy. Obviously, I see him dab in, which I was a bit weirded out by, because I couldn't imagine Toni Kroos dabbing. That's more of a Pogba thing. However, obviously, we got our first walkout. I was over the moon. He plays for Real Madrid. He's going to be worth a little bit more this year, because he's got 67 pace. We go and check his price, and he's only worth around 40 to 50,000 coins, which to me was a little bit upsetting. 49,000 coins. I think he's gone even lower than that at the moment. It just really isn't great for the type of card I thought it would be worth. I thought he'd probably be up there in the 80s at least, maybe even going on to the 100Ks. He's not even worth that, which is a little bit disappointing, because obviously, like I say, you put so much money into this to try and get something good, and that's probably the best card we got out of the lot. We didn't get anybody else major, and you'll see in the next couple of days we do open up some other packs for different things, but you'll be able to see that, and you'll see exactly who we get in that. But we pack a really good player in that, so I'll leave that until the next couple of days, so you'll be able to see that. Probably Friday's video that'll be, and that is quite interesting. You'll see, obviously, I put a pack in here, and this is probably because this is one of my better packs value wise, purely because I get piss check and a hunter card in it. It's really depressing to think that one of the best packs that I can find from the opening was only because it had one of the best Bundesliga right backs and a hunter card. A little bit disappointing. Again, like I say, just because of all the things that we did manage to pack out of it, that was one of the best things, especially when I think that's the only walkout. And from the second set of 12,000, I don't think we got a walkout at all. We did pack ourselves Manolas for a second time, which again is a good card. Again, it's another 30-odd thousand coins. Not bad, but it's still not obviously what I wanted. I still wanted walkouts. Everybody wanted walkouts. Everybody wanted one-to-watches. We didn't pack a one-to-watch, unfortunately, guys, so a little bit disappointing. This, again, was a great pack that had Manolas and Donnarumma, who I thought would sell for a lot. He sold for about 1,000 coins, so I was surprised about that. After using him in one game, though, I absolutely hated it, and I really can understand why he's 1,000 coins. But it's still not great in general. Obviously, it wasn't like one of these insane packs that everybody else gets. Going back to obviously the chat about division rivals and stuff like that, at the moment I have been playing squad battles on the side. I didn't get overly great this week. I think I got to goal 2, and again you'll see packs for that in the next episode. There's probably going to be quite a lot in the next episode. Again, a lot of packs and probably not a lot of gameplay. I have been playing a lot of squad battles, and I haven't overly been enjoying it. I don't probably think it's going to be worth it. I might only play it a little bit, but I'm not going to play it a lot this year. I'm not going to wear myself out through squad battles, because I did that last year and a lot of people did as well. They play too much squad battles, and unfortunately it just grinds you down. You don't want to be playing squad battles. It's all against the AI. Unless you're like a career mode player, you might enjoy it, but me personally, I don't actually enjoy squad battles. So I'll play the odd game, try and get myself probably gold 3 each week, maybe a little bit higher if I can, just for the extra packs, just to see if we can get anybody. But I can't see us getting a lot just because the packs aren't great. It's probably better to invest my time actually into division rivals. Something I would like to know from you guys is, who have you guys been, what rewards have you guys picked from your division rivals? Now, me personally, last week, I picked the coins. I took the 43,000 coins because I think I was in Division 5 and I got rank 3 because I was back so late. I didn't get anything like, obviously, great, so I didn't want to go for the packs. So, obviously, I went for the 43,000 coins. It helped me build a team at the time, and obviously, it was coins just to go to it. Looking at this week, I'm very tempted to take the untradeable packs, like the 50k packs, the 35k packs, and it will either be 15k packs or 45k packs, depending on obviously what rank I do end up getting. But I think it's probably going to be better and more beneficial for me to take the untradeable packs, just because I don't really need the coins. I'm very tempted. I'm swung between that and the tradable packs. I don't want the coins this week. The coins are practically irrelevant. Obviously, I'd rather take a 50k pack in the hopes that I can get somebody even better. Or, like I say, just the untradeable packs in the hopes you can get somebody like Mbappe or that to just go into your first team. That's the sort of mindset I'm in at the moment. I'm not sure exactly what I want to go with. Let me know what you think I should go with down below. Also, let me know what you guys have been going with, because obviously I'd like to know what you guys are picking at the moment, because it's very hard. I think it's a very even split on what everybody wants to take this year. They're all taking slightly different things, and I couldn't say personally what the best one is to take, because it's definitely down to personal preference on what the team you've got at the moment and how far into the game you are. Some people have only got a basic starter team, so the coins will probably be better. Guys have got stacked clubs full of cards, so probably they're going to take the untradables, and other guys are just after the risk for rewards, so they're going to take the tradable 50k packs. Now, you'll see on the screen at the moment, we do actually open up another pack just here with Guardado in it. This isn't the main player that I want to talk about. He wasn't anything spectacular. It's actually the fact that we go into the pack, and another really good pack we packed here is Marcus Rashford. Now, Marcus Rashford is like a 23k player, 25k player I think he was at the time. I sold him on straight away. Obviously, I took a little quick look on Footbin to see how much he was selling for, and then sold him on straight away just to get the coins. I think he's probably going to go down because of his rating. He might have gone back up by the time I'm recording this video, but I don't overly know right now. In general, I just didn't want to keep him in the team. I didn't want to keep him in the club, just because I can imagine he's just going to drop and drop and drop, just because he's such a low rated card and he should be packed quite a bit. On the other hand, this is actually one of the last packs that we do open, guys. There's one more pack after this that you're going to see just before I go. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you like the new format and the fact that we have got a longer video. Obviously, I would love some little subjects to speak to you guys about, so be sure to leave them down in the comments, or to just tweet me. My Twitter is in the description. You'll be able to see exactly who to tweet to then. Obviously, I want you guys to just let me know exactly what you want to see on the channel, what you want to see me talk about, all these little bits. So, like I say, guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.